Maypaho Elementary School Virtual Inset Recap for Day 1. The school virtual inset Day 1, dated September 23, 2020, started at 1 p.m. via Google Meet. It was attended by Maypaho Elementary School teachers together with our principal, Mrs. Josefina A. Pelayo. After the national anthem, our moderator, Mrs. Marie Pastan, presented Mr. Jaime Miranda for the opening prayer and Mrs. Yoli J. Mendoza for the food for thought. She heartedly handed out words of enlightenment with the quotation, "Be strong and immovable. Always work enthusiastically for the Lord, for you know that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless." The checking of attendance was warmly given by Mrs. Julie B. De La Cruz. The opening remarks was given by our dynamic, supportive, and hardworking school head, Mrs. Josefina A. Pelayo. She encouraged and inspired everyone to work passionately for our learners. She also discussed and explained the rationale or objectives of the inset. Mr. Ramil Villanueva was the first speaker and he talked about distance learning modalities. He first gave us an IQ test to motivate our brains. He presented the suggested strategies in implementing distance learning delivery modalities. He explained the descriptions and considerations for each modalities, such modular, online, and blended distance learning. Next was Ms. Josephine L. Perez, Master Teacher 2, with the topic Guidelines in Making Teacher's Guide. Ms. Perez discussed comprehensively the lesson planning under the new normal. She shared the preparation on how should we develop the weekly lesson guide and explained its parts. She even showed example of a weekly lesson guide. After a 10-minute break, Ms. Emerita L. Redoma, Master Teacher 1, continued the session with her topic, Writing Your Weekly Individual Monitoring Plan. She explained what an individual monitoring plan is and specifically how it shall be used. She also discussed its parts. The learner status was emphasized because it will give us an idea on the intervention we need. She noted that the individual learning monitoring plan is used only for learners who are not showing progress in meeting the required learning competencies.